Earthquakes are the shaking result from the movement of rock beneath Earth's surface.
Earthquakes are commonly caused when rocks underground breaks along a fault. This release of energy causes seismic waves, which makes the ground shake.
When two blocks of rock or plates are rubbing against each other, they stick a little. They don't just slide smoothly, the rocks catch on each other.
The rocks are still pushing against each other, but not moving. After a while, the rocks break because of all the pressure buildup. When the rocks break, the earthquake occurs.
During the earthquake and afterward, the plates start moving and they continue to move until they get stuck again.
The spot underground where the rock breaks is called the focus of the earthquake. The place right above the focus is called the epicenter, which is above the ground.
Earthquakes take place along faults and around the ring of fire.
Earthquakes are also related to mudslides, tsunamis, and volcanic activity.
Mudslides and earthquakes are related because earthquakes can cause the mudslides or landslides.
Volcanoes and earthquakes are related because they both happen from movements of the Earth's crust.
An earthquake generates a tsunami if it is a sufficient force and there is a violent enough movement of the seafloor to cause substantial and sudden displacement of massive amount of water.
The recent earthquake in Japan, ranked 8.9 on the Richter scale in early March 2011, did a lot of damage. Following the earthquake was a large tsunami that caused floods.
The earthquake caused 1,647 deaths, 1,990 injuries, and 10,000 are still missing. People in Japan reported the shaking of the earthquake lasted for about 3 to 5 minutes.
After the earthquake in Japan, Earth's axis moved 4 inches. Since the movement of the axis, our days are 1.8 milliseconds shorter.
There were more than 275 aftershocks overall, but within the first 24 hours, there were 160. Tony Glover, a fund manager in Tokyo, survived the earthquake. He reports that he wasn't scared at first, but became scared when he realized that the quake wasn't going to stop. He says, "The building next to us was swaying a good few meters either way."
He also said desk chairs were moving around and a few ceiling panels fell down in the corridor outside our office. From his office window, he had a good view of a huge fire in Odiba.
Things you should do to prevent or minimize destruction that an earthquake can cause is make sure your family has a plan of what to do if one occurs. Stilts under houses can prevent destruction. Make sure things are in secured places. Place larger heavy objects on the lower shelves. Store breakable items such as bottled foods, glass, and china in low closed cabinets with latches. Repair defective electrical and leaky gas connections because these are potential fire risks.
If you are present during an earthquake and are inside, go under tables or desks and hold on to the legs so that nothing can fall on you. Stay away from glass, windows, and outside doors or walls, or anything that can fall, such as lighting fixtures. Stay inside until the shaking stops and it's safe to go outside. If you are outside, stay outside. If you're under debris, don't kick up any dust and don't light any matches, and cover your mouth with clothing.
After the disaster, you should listen for the latest emergency information and use the telephone only for emergency calls. Open cabinets cautiously. Beware because objects can fall off the shelves. Stay away from damaged areas unless your assistance has been specifically requested by police, fire, or relief organizations. Return home only when authorities say it's safe.